We are back again. So session summary from last time. It's pretty nice and short. You guys went into the Elira's lair of the tomb and you solved the puzzle with a screaming statue that wanted you to write the correct thing on it, and it tried to beat you up if you mess it up. Also, Elira doesn't like you. That's it. That's the session summary.
I forgot that she didn't like us.
Oh no.
You know, she's
probably because I tried
a particular reason.
No, she thinks that you're robbers. Like, effectively, you guys are, grave robbing.
Oh.
Also, I hit start session, so you guys should have access to the map now.
Well, what did she make a trial in the first place? Like, we're doing her trial.
She just assumes anybody that tries to get through is a robber.
Or don't make a trial.
She did. She designed this place to not be very friendly.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Respectable.
But in any case, you guys are standing in the middle of a whole bunch of sands. There's some jagged stones, rocks, and everything about you. You got Elira there as like a spiritual vestige, just watching and seeing what you guys do.
I know there was a few player changes. For the time being, just so we're all on the same page, is Briar with us or no?
No.
Okay.
But because she hasn't canonically died or done anything, I'm not gonna try to kill her. Like she's gonna.
That's what I was asking. Is her character with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, to make it nice and simple, I need everyone to make a perception check real quick.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, I have plus
and then my
2.
second question was, I know there's something
25.
on this stone behind us in writing. I just forgot what it was.
Natural 20 for 23.
It
says none will path without 5 truths revealed. The seal watches unblinking and moving. Only the complete may cross.
Thank you, note taker.
Yeah, well, exactly where you are at right now, you do see an additional bit of text that says, "A shape unseen yet felt in the dark. Let your hands read what your eyes cannot."
Hmm.
Let me go ahead and get a screenshot of that real quick.
Hmm.
Easy enough to do.
Well, that sounds like we just gotta close our eyes, put our hands forward, and hope for the best. A little bit of faith testing.
Oh, hang on. I gotta delete that. That has more information than I wanted it to be. There we go. That's better.
So, none may pass without 5 truths. The seal is watching, unblinking and moving. Only the complete may cross. Do we know what that means?
I have a theory, but once again, it's just a theory.
Well, let's hear it.
We were told when we entered this trial that we were walking her path. I think we have to reveal her truths.
You think it's her truths, not ours.
I don't see any thing about the stone itself to enable us to
I suppose I
write
should
something.
say you do see that on this particular stone there appear to be gaps inside the stone that look as though you had it's like 6-7 inches wide, but you can't see what's inside the stone.
And above it, it says, "Yet felt in dark, let your hands read what your eyes cannot."
Yes.
Seems as if someone must do a trust exercise.
Yep. I'm not.
Are
putting
you
my hand in there.
volunteering to reach your hand in the stone?
It's what I'm here for. The dumbest ideas only prepared by the bravest of us. Why not?
I'll watch.
I would. How many holes are there?
There's 4 or 5. Like it's.
You might have to
Thomas.
exchange something.
I think.
The
just-
other riddle talks about 5 truths, so you might have to exchange something before you're able to take anything.
Hey, Warden,
Yeah.
question. Do I still have a bottle of booze on me or no?
I'm sure you do.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of those and I'm gonna pull that up and I'm gonna show it to Bryn. I'm gonna be like, something like this.
To who?
The stone, I don't know.
No, who are you
I
saying
know
that
you
to?
call me Brain again.
Who the hell is
Oh,
Bryn?
sorry. I'm still off vacation and my little brother's graduation. Yes, Malia, something like this, right?
If that is the truth, give it a try. I'm not sure.
Well, why not? I have been using this to escape, so sure. And I'm going to let me quickly visit map. I'm assuming I'm right in front of the stone, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna go up to a stone and can I see if I can put this bottle in there?
I mean, a bottle only goes in so far, but it's kind of just poking out by the handle. It's not really a good,
Just feel what's inside with your hands, Thomas. What? I'm sure nothing wrong will happen.
Right. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick my hands in there and see what I feel.
We're all
Close
like
my eyes.
10 paces away.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I have a plus
Oh.
5 to this, I'm pretty sure. I do.
I was really hoping you weren't saying like Constitution saving throw or something.
I almost rolled a
I would have felt
14.
really bad.
Like
I just like Valor
you're feeling
saying,
around
"You'll
in
be
there.
fine."
You're
And
feeling
he's
around
like
in there, and it
20
seems like something is eluding your hands.
If you need a more dexterous hand, I could do it.
I'm so sorry. Could you please repeat that, Warden?
Your hands are like going around in there, and you're like grasping at
Mhm.
stuff, but it seems like something is trying to dodge your grasp.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I'm gonna gesture over at Molly. I'm gonna be like, "You mind? I think I'm not. My hands aren't good."
That is what a thief usually does. Let me
Perhaps you
See
should
if
stop
I-
drinking so much. That would help.
Malia will go and try to put her hand in to see if she can grab what Sir Thomas failed to grab.
I will cast guidance on you before you do that, and then choose sleight of hand, of course.
I just have to check something. If sleight of hand, oh, it is. It's one of the things I get permanent advantage on. So
And you get to add a D4.
I mean, the AC, the DC is not that high. Yeah, you're able to like it's trying to slip out of your grasp, but you are eventually able to grab hold of it, and as you pull it out, it looks to be a key that's very ornate in its design, and it's carved with various runes, and it does seem to emit some form of magical energy. I suppose that's the wrong place to put it, but here. Put it there. Yeah, I put it in the maps and images channel.
all right, and that was just from one of the holes.
Yeah.
Malia will go forth and try to see if there's anything in each of every other of the holes.
You would not find anything.
Just a key.
Well, that's good.
A key is always useful.
Now we need to find out where he goes.
Do we remember which way the road was?
No, but that's not the point. If we stay on the beaten path, we're not going to find the puzzles.
Does someone want to group themselves up with Elira and Briar so I can have an easy time clearing and placing Fog of War?
Yeah, I'll do what I was doing last time. I'll move us as a group as Malia
That sounds good.
takes the lead again.
Let's just keep exploring and figuring out what else is here.
Well, I'm going to start moving south.
Oh, hang on. Okay, you'll find that there's a solid wall there.
Okay. Skirt the wall.
There's like a
On
thin
a
opening
wall.
right there.
We're going through one at a time, even though it's...
Yeah, you do see the road again.
Okay. Is that as far down as you can go?
Well,
Great sand.
Oh, no. It's not.
The path ends. Shall we continue, though?
go ahead and make a perception check.
Who?
Anybody?
Yeah, just anybody.
Okay, I got 19.
And
All right.
again.
You see, like, further ahead, you see that there looks to be an unnatural formation.
Hmm.
Somewhere
There's
right
something
about
there. Can I go and try to investigate it? Try to see what's
Sure.
up? Alright. I'm gonna try to go
Please.
closer, as I say.
Didn't need to do
I
that.
think there might be something here.
And
Seems
as you get closer,
strange.
there looks to be a table. And on the table are several different bottles.
Oh.
And there is text written along the table. And I'm just going to say Draconic for the sake of convenience, because one of you guys knows Draconic.
I can read Draconic.
Okay. And you read the words, upon the tongue a truth untold, 5 flavors forge the key of old, a taste not bitter is a taste unworthy.
Hmm.
Hmm. Is this
Malia will
speaking of-
start testing. She'll pull out her poisoner's kit if she has to, but she'll start setting up a way to test the fluids, to test what they taste like. She's not scared of drinking poison.
I relay the riddle to Malia, and then I say,
You believe we're trying to create a second key?
No, upon the tongue a truth unfold, 5 flavors forge the key of old. We already found 1 key. A taste not bitter is a taste unworthy.
Hmm.
How many bottles are there?
There are
5?
5 bottles.
Upon the tongue a truth untold. So maybe this is where we have to tell the 5 truths. There's 5 flavors. If you're not telling the truth, it is not worthy to be. The truth is bitter sometimes. You need to make sure your truth is satisfactory enough to be a bitter taste.
Yes. But I'm talking about the physical properties of this. If I were to come upon this in the wilderness, I would assume that one of them at least would be a poison. Would you
Well,
not?
I can determine if any of them are a poison. I have a poisoner's kit if that's what you're worried about.
feel
But I
like we
don't
should-
think this is any of them are poisoned.
You guys scaling
This is
the
part of
wall
the
over
trial.
All right.
Well,
What was that?
maybe we should check.
There? You got Sir Thomas and
Just
Gareth
make sure.
on scaling the wall over here.
I didn't know that was a
our bad.
wall.
we just continued. I
realize.
didn't know it was. I thought it was stone.
It's a giant boulder.
I'm off
Oops.
the boulder. It's not a boulder. It's a
You're
rock.
rock
It's a rock.
climbing. Is it there's liquids inside the vials, right?
There are liquids inside of the vials.
Are they all the same?
You could check them.
I don't
Malia
want to.
was trying to check.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
want to observe them. I'm sure
Go
Mali
ahead
is
and
gonna do
Do an
more than that.
investigation check.
Okay, I'm bad at that. 15.
The fluids inside of the bottles appear to all be homogeneous, and they look the same.
Malia is going to drink one.
Okay, which one are you drinking? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
3.
It is mildly sweet.
She'll mark down sweet in front of it.
You say that means it's unworthy.
A taste not bitter is a taste unworthy. We're not looking for something that is sweet.
Yes. So are we ruling this one out?
Well, I didn't really... I'll drink it again and I'll tell the truth to see if that change the taste of the flavor. When she drinks it, she tells the truth that she'll say, I am the mulberry princess, 9th of my name, and drink it.
It's still mildly sweet.
She'll go to another one. She'll go to number 4.
Okay.
She'll just gesture at the others and say, I don't mind. I've already told you guys everything. Let's see. I have never known love, and she'll drink number 4.
Alright, go ahead and make a constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I knew it.
Why
Also
didn't you say so?
I did.
17.
This fluid is extraordinarily bitter, but and you know, it causes you to cough up. And it seems as though it's trying to take your voice away, but you're able to resist the effects.
Well, this one's bitter. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody who's not of strong stomach who depends on their voice for spell casting.
Are we 100% sure that's a vial, or should we try the other 3?
In for a penny, in for a pound, she'll go to file number 5.
Alia, you're not in this alone. You can share the task if you'd like. If you
Why not?
don't want to take all the bad effects, if there are any.
She's doing such a good job.
I know. I was just being courteous. I really don't want to do that.
You can bolster me in other ways if you're worried about it. You're spellcasters, aren't you?
You're doing a great job.
And I give you a thumbs up.
Awesome.
Oh,
Should
Malia,
you
at
have
Chance, I
any-
also give thumbs up.
Should you have any ailment from these drinks, I can probably fix that for you.
Thank you.
Alright? And you're drinking
Before
number
she
5?
drinks number 5, she'll say, I find Garethon very fascinating and want to know more about him. And she'll drink number 5. She's telling the truth before she drinks any of these because she thinks that's the key.
So so drinking number 5, the flavor is very tepid and neutral.
All right. This one's tepid and neutral. So far 4 is bitter. Maybe we all have to drink 4. Well, let me find out if 1 and 2 are bitter. I'll go to number 1.
Okay?
Before she drinks number 1, she'll say, I escaped in the dead of night to flee the home that was my prison. And she'll drink number 1.
And it is as sweet as honey.
Oh, this one's not bad. Really sweet. And then she'll go to number 2 and pick it up and go, I am very envious of my sisters. They seem to know an affection that I never knew. And then she'll drink number 2.
Jesus.
And it tastes like vinegar. It's not the most bitter thing you've ever had, but it's like taking a shot of apple cider vinegar.
That's not nice. That's not bad.
It's not bad. That's really good, actually, sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, the only one that was really bitter was number 4, but that didn't lead us to any other conclusions. I told truth before I drank all of them, and thus we're all supposed to drink of this one.
Is there anything else on this table?
Nope. Well, I mean, it looks as though there's a spot to pour the liquids into, but
There it is.
so you should take a look at the text again.
That's what I was about to say, actually. It says, upon the tongue, the truth is untold. Maybe we have to mix those that are not sweet
Oh.
together and drink them as one.
Okay. Well, I do have a poisoner's kit. I am proficient in mixing fluids. I will give it my best shot.
It says 5 flavors forge the key, though. I believe that means it's all of them, but the second
Well, at
sentence
least
throws
we
me
know
off.
which ones, what they taste like, so we can... When you're mixing a poison, you have to taste what you're putting in it first to get the right potency. So we know which one is the base because we know which one's bitter. So we'll start with there. And Malia will use her poisoner's kit to try to make a very bitter flavor using all 5 flavors.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Bye-bye.
Intelligence. Because I'm proficient with my poisoner's kit, I would be able to add my proficiency to this, right?
Go for it. Yeah.
You're using the cup provided, right?
So that's 16 plus 2 for my proficiency, which is an 18.
All right. And with a certain degree of expertise, you formulate what you imagine would be the most bitter combination using all 5 ingredients.
And then with the combination of the all 5 ingredients together, she'll, upon the tongue, a truth untold. She'll drink it again and tell another truth. Because she's still stuck on that part. Okay, she'll say... I feel that Sir Thomas and I have a lot in common compared to our family backgrounds, and she'll drink it.
Okay.
We're certainly learning a lot today. About
Me
Malia.
too.
Sir Thomas goes raise alcohol. Toast to that one. He's gonna drink a little bit of his alcohol.
Aye.
All right. And as you drink it, go ahead and make another con save for me.
Well, that's the problem with my con. It's not that great. Let's see if I roll high. 9! How good.
No.
The bitterness of this liquid takes your voice from you.
Mm.
Malia, are you alright?
Can I examine her, see if she's, if I can do anything about it? Maybe lesser restoration, would that help her?
Yeah, lesser restoration would be able to cure it.
Alright, I'm gonna cast lesser restoration on Malia.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Drinking it is not the solution. You said there's a place to pour it on in the
Yes.
table?
Yes.
She'll pour it in the table.
All right, and as you pour it into the table, you'll see that the table, the runes around the table begin to light up, and the cups where they're sitting will sink down into the table, and then it'll level off, and it'll begin to glow before a key is revealed. Let me
A second
Nice.
key.
second key.
grab that key for you here. You guys aren't gonna like this one.
Oh no.
I take out a cup from my mess kit and I summon
Ew.
water into the cup to hand. I actually hate that.
Can I like hold on to the tongue and like wrap it in bandage that way it doesn't lick us?
I mean, it's a solid piece of metal. Like, it's not gonna move.
It's a metallic. Oh, okay, I thought that tongue was just gonna like go
No.
around.
No.
I was scared,
But-
man.
I hand Malia a cup of water. Towards out
Thank
the
you.
paste.
Well, we got one more key.
believe
Something
that means-
belongs to these keys, so I guess we're doing a lot better than what we first started off doing.
I would assume there are 3 left.
Yes, we should probably keep looking.
Well, I don't know if there's 3 keys left or 2 left, but there was a mention of 4 arcane guardians that we had to defeat earlier.
Remember, it said that none may pass without 5 truth revealed. So there's probably
But we
3
don't know if
left.
the keys are connected to the truth necessarily.
So far, both things to receive a key have been with a truth. So I would be along the lines of that. But it may be 4 as well. We do not know.
Maybe
I
the fifth
don't
lock it.
even think I had to tell any truths. I should have just dumped it at the table to begin with.
I think the truth
Maybe.
part was just a way of saying that tasting was the key.
I think we all appreciated them, though.
Dang right we did.
Thank you for taking the hit on that one.
Alright, let's continue stealth as much as we can.
You know, can we actually go west? Where we started, there was a path behind us, and I wonder where this one went.
There is a method to my madness. I'm using maze rules.
Are you going? So which way are you going?
Always hug the right.
Yes, I'm trying to find the edge of the maze, and then I'm going to start hugging the right.
Okay. So you see that this kiss does cut through here.
Ooh, what's this?
Okay. And now something's gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hang on, let me find out where you're gonna end up now.
Oh,
Oh, I found us a secret
don't tell
portal,
me what-
guys.
I thought
Please don't tell me
the
we're
fog is
separated.
gonna cover us.
please don't tell me we're separated like Dead by Daylight.
Is it like the sands forming us? Do we know we moved or no?
You don't know. It's just
Okay.
Oh,
you're,
no.
We're just walking.
you're just
It's
walking.
Geras from Mortal
Okay.
Kombat. Oh,
Shall we follow the path now?
Where are we? I don't even know where we are.
Top
There we
corner.
are.
Top left.
Yeah, top left.
My only hesitation with following the path was that we were told her secrets were buried in the sand. That was my only guess of why we had to stay in the sand.
All right. You've not led us astray yet.
Alright. And as you're walking forward here, you're gonna notice that there's a lot of shattered like glass shards here, and in front of you appears to be another one of these sentinels.
Oh,
And it's going to it doesn't look to be active as of yet.
Any more runes on the giant?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's written in Draconic here. It says, "Strike not the form, but the shadow. Break the lie, and the truth shall remain."
Right, not the form, but the shadow. We already know that fighting the
You found the
Sentinel
giant somewhere?
will not do anything. I believe it's something else.
wait.
Um,
Wait. What if the shadow, hear me out here, might be what's powering it? Think of it like a big bad villain has their large goon. You won't destroy the shadow to take away the big bad thing, right?
Can you
The
put
big watch.
the
Battery
phrase
power.
down somewhere so I can read it?
Yeah, let me.
Raven, what do you make of this glass?
Is it like shaped in a certain way, or is it just shards of glass?
It's very reflective.
Ooh.
It's just a field of broken glass.
There is a field of broken glass.
Can I peer into the glass and see what I see from it? Like, look into it?
Sure, do an investigation check.
Oh boy. +2, please. Give me something good. Oh, that's a 9.
You can see that it's reflecting your surroundings a little bit. Kind of get the idea that it's, you know.
Reflections do lie. They don't really show you the real world.
Malia, if
Yes.
you don't mind, I fear that I am incapable. Please, look into this. See if there's a thing in the thing.
Malia's going to start looking at the glass and see, especially because they're reflecting the light, if there's a way to set them up so they're all reflecting light in a certain manner.
So you're gonna try to manipulate it.
Yep.
Okay. I guess do an investigation.
Oh, that was a bad roll. 3 for a 10.
Well, you don't necessarily notice anything, but I'm gonna need everyone to roll for initiative here.
Oh, great.
I have bare feet. This is about to go really poorly for me.
I got a 22. This is about to go awesomely for me.
19. Warden, is it like coating the ground? Am I gonna have trouble if I'm not wearing shoes?
I wouldn't. I'm just gonna hand wave it and say don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not jagged. It's just like smooth.
It's been sand worn?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Makes me feel better
Okay.
about it.
Well, you're gonna see that the shattered, the sentinel is gonna come to life, and it's going to reach behind its back, and it's gonna pull out 2 large blades, and it's gonna take a wild swing at nothing.
Oh.
It's fighting something. Strike not the form, but the shadow. Is it fighting its own shadow?
Well, hang on, I still gotta roll the hit here.
Yeah, does it have a shadow, and where is it compared with it?
Well, Malia, as you're moving the glass around, you're gonna feel something swing right by your face. Because even though it swung at nothing, it seems like it almost hit you.
Oh!
It's one of these.
Oh! If we just place a mirror in front of it, it's gonna swing at itself, right? Because its blows come out of the mirror. So if you face it towards the giant, it's gonna hit himself.
I don't know. Try it.
Say less.
Oh, you're up first, Sir Thomas.
Yep.
Well, Sir Thomas isn't really the most smartest guy in the room, but after hearing that, he's going to pick up a piece of glass and be like, I got a damn good idea. And he's going to decide, hear me out here, he's going to try and jump on the giant's face and show it this piece of glass to see if it will hit himself.
Okay. Keep in mind, this thing's like 10 feet tall, so I'm gonna need a dexterity
He's a monk.
check.
I'm going to need a dexterity check? Okay.
Yeah. Because you gotta be able to climb this thing.
Wait. 16.
All right.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be
You're
acrobatics?
able to climb up this thing and show it the glass.
Yeah. Yep. What was it doing in response to that?
Well, I mean, it looks like it's getting ready to swing again.
Well, I'm going to hold on to him, but I'm going to try to dodge in place while holding this glass in his face.
Okay.
And that's going to be my turn. Wait for this!
All right, Garethon, you're up.
All right, moment of truth.
Oh wait, let me go ahead and just. There we go.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around. Do I see an actual shadow coming from this sentinel?
You can make an investigation check.
I'm bad at those though.
How hard is it to see a shadow?
13.
You kind of catch a glimpse of a shadow roaming somewhere around this particular field, but you don't really kind of get a glimpse of like where it. You don't get an exact location.
So I see a shadow move.
You see a shadow move, but you're
Got
not sure
it.
where. Like you just kind of catch a glimpse out of the side of your eye.
And is this behind me walkable or?
Unless it's like this specific color, don't expect it to be like scalable. This is like a wall here, and you can try to
Okay,
jump
I'm
onto the
going-
wall. But,
No, I'm gonna run along this edge to like here.
let me just like open up a lot of this.
Yeah.
about to say, he
and
disappeared.
My movement gets me here. I'm just scouring the whole time. If I see anything in between here and there, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. All right. Well, as you're running by, you're gonna see the sentinel attempt again to throw a strike. It looks like it's aimed at you, but it's just
Okay, then-
clumsily misses almost. And
Like, is he directly trying to hit Sir Thomas?
well, Garethon.
Oh, sorry.
And it looks like it's swinging above you, but as you're like scaling across the wall, you see a chunk of sand blow out from underneath your feet, and you're able to hop over it safely. Yeah, this thing is not landing its attacks very well. It got a 13 twice in a row.
Oh no.
Hang on, let me just double check, make sure it's not stuck on this. Okay, yeah, no, it's working just fine. All right, Valar, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna look for its shadow. For this shadow.
Okay.
So what do I do?
Investigation.
Alrighty,
Hopefully you don't also have a -2 modifier.
I got +1. Okay, 17.
that's better.
As you're looking down at the ground, the reflective stones, you do see a shadow moving within the stones.
Okay.
And it's currently where that sand just tried to blast. At Garethon.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh, I said Gareth. Okay.
So it's
Can
about
you
right here.
point? Okay.
Light it up.
I
If you
could
can.
do that. I could cast a light on it,
Oh, that's a good
or
idea.
or I could just use a mirror to reflect the sunlight onto it. You know what? Just because it's more thematic, I'm going to get close to the shadow if I can. I can't. Okay, and I'm going to call upon my deity and cast a light on it, and you see a bright white light coming out of my hand.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
It doesn't seem to do anything, no. Like you lit up one of the stones.
Okay. But the shadow's still there, it's not affected.
It's not hurt, if that's what you're wondering.
Does it react or anything? No?
It doesn't react specifically to it, no.
Okay. Well, I tried. That's my turn, I guess. Yeah, I can't really do much at all. That's my turn.
Alright, let me go ahead and just do this, make it nice and easy.
Oh, thanks.
you.
Okay.
It's
Um
humanoid sized, right? It's not this giant sentinel.
No, it's a giant sentinel. Or are you talking about the shadow?
I'm talking about the
Yes.
shadow.
The shadow looks. Well, it's not visible. It's not like standing up out of the sand. No, but you can see that it's within the stones.
Okay.
So, is there anything else you're doing with your turn, or is that it?
Oh yeah, that was it.
Okay. Malia, you're up.
I'm gonna try to reflect the light to cast onto the shadow using the mirrors, the glass again.
Okay. It's not going to do anything. There's a specific thing I want you guys to try to do, and it's not going to be using light here.
I'm going to Nacho Libre it. Nacho Libre. I am.
Lucha Libre.
Is that the name of it?
Nachos are chips with cheese on it.
No, I'm talking about the Jack Black
Libre.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mexican.
Is
wrestling.
there is there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
Well, yes, but I was being talked over, so
Sorry.
if the light's not working, I'll try to take a shot at the shadow with my arrow.
Go for it.
$15.
It just barely misses. But the shadow does seem to disappear from that spot as a reaction.
Okay, then if it disappeared, with my bonus action of with observant, I would like to search and point out where it disappeared to, so the next person in line can try to take a shot at it. I believe I can do that with my investigation. So that's a 22 to search out where it went to.
It seems like it's gotten a lot closer to Goliath here.
I'll point that out to her as it's her turn next.
Alright, Goliath. You're up.
Okay. Bear with me here.
Does it bear with you?
I can barely see anything.
I know, it's really... The scale of the map
Really
is pretty big.
Nope, I need bigger. Okay. I'm gonna move up into that square.
Okay?
And then I'm just gonna cast Fairy Fire right there.
Who?
Alright.
Ooh.
And I'm guessing there's a save, right?
Wait, can I ask
Everyone
you?
in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have advantage on these.
Got the Sentinel itself got a 9.
Fails.
So the
Let me see
giant
here.
sentinel starts
teachers and
glowing.
Trades. Well, that isn't good. I'm pretty sure. I know it said I had advantage on dodge rolls or like dex saves somewhere here. Get where though?
When you take the dodge bonus action, you do get advantage because you're dodging.
Oh, well then I already ready dodge action. I'm just gonna do that and then quickly dodge again. That we have advantage.
Now,
Yep, that'll do it. 18.
Here's my thought. I think the thing is attacking shadows. And if you're glowing, you're not gonna have a shadow.
This is also going to make the
Mm.
shadow glow. if it doesn't fit.
Yes, and if it hits the shadow, does the shadow not be a shadow anymore? I wonder.
I'm wondering too. This is a good way to
The
find out.
shadow is unaffected.
Dang it.
Oof.
Maybe he
But
has to put his glow on.
if it's attacking shadows, at least it's going to be very evident to the creature.
It was a good try.
Anyway, that's my turn.
All right, Sir Thomas, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the players here really quick. Would it be a decent idea for me to potentially try to pin down this shadow? Like jump off this
just
goal
hit
and then jump him?
Just hit it.
We just gotta strike
hit
the
it.
shadow.
Whatever you want.
Just,
Yeah.
just bonk it.
We're
Do
gonna
what
see
you
what
do
we can
best.
do. Alright, well I'm gonna jump off of him and I'm gonna see if I can flying kick this guy.
Does
With
the
a
shadow still
flurry-
have to make a save? Because if it does
Flurry
fail,
blows.
it has,
It's not. It, like I said, it's
not
it's within the reflections. It's not actually out and about. Like I'm just saying that's where the reflection currently is.
Mm.
Oh, you
It's
can
not-
see the shadow in the reflection, but not on top. Like,
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Directly.
It's not gonna
It's
glow.
not the entity.
It's not gonna be
shadow.
hit by.
Oh,
It's not gonna
okay.
be hit by an AOE.
oh, so you have to look at the reflections to see the shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have made it so much easier if we just used it to find the shadow. Okay, so we just have to strike it. Okay.
Yeah, we found it, so now we just have to strike it until it disappears again.
Alright.
Well,
I'm
so
going
it
to
gets hit.
line karate kick him with a flurry of blows from way up top with a nat 20
All
Let's
right.
go.
for 2. I rolled this twice, right? flurry
So
blows.
that's
Oh, you
a
gotta-
crit damage.
You can
It's showing
just
the
re-roll
crit
the
damage.
20 for the second
Okay.
hit.
So
Yeah, do I roll with an additional 1d3 or no?
You just do
26.
2 punches.
Are you
right? So
doing
you did one.
flurry of blows?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do 2 attacks.
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
roll again for the second punch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do I add an RD6 to that then? Or does the crit only count for the first one?
Just for the first one.
Okay. Well, that's like 14 damage altogether on the shadow. As I... Yeah.
Was that your action too?
No, that was my bonus action for flurry of blows.
Did you attack as an action too?
No. I first used flurry of blows as my main attack. I saw my action.
Okay,
Let's see what happens.
fair.
okay, so you're able to hit the. Well, you hit the reflective surface, and you see that the shadow appears as though you have struck it, and you see the sentinel kind of stagger a little bit as you punch through the shadow.
Nice.
Mhm.
So we're on the right track.
All right.
All right.
Well then with my action, let's see, what can I do? I'm gonna see if I can grapple him.
It's a shadow. Don't worry about. It's a shadow that's reflected in a shard. You're not going to be able to grapple it. Just hit it.
Try.
Okay.
That's all I'm assuming.
Well then, with my action, I'm gonna unarm strike him and see what I can. 20.
All
Does that work?
You're able to successfully hit a piece of glass that has a shadow.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Roll for damage.
And I get 5 damage on the other piece of glass.
All right.
I'm just relaying what Warden has told us. This thing is not there physically. It can't be grappled. He's told us it's reflected in these shards. So
I mean, there's a difference between not being able to perceive it in the real world, only in the reflection,
Yeah.
and not being there. He didn't say he wasn't there. He said that you
Well, no,
can't
that's-
perceive.
That's what I was thinking, but with that explanation, it makes a lot more sense. Thank you. Right, and that's my turn.
Okay. Garathon, it's your turn.
From across the battlefield, because I ran the wrong way, do I see Sir Thomas attacking the air or the glass? Is he stabbing glass?
It looks as though he's punching the ground.
Got it. Just making sure I had that. Okay. I'm going to... I can make it all the way here. I'm going to try to slip behind the sentinel. And then... Can I see the shadow?
Yeah,
Like in the
it
glass?
hasn't moved yet. So yeah, if you're looking into the
Okay.
where he's punching, you can see the shadow.
I'm going to attempt... Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's dumb. I'm gonna just do... dagger. With 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
So... There's a 14 hit.
It does not.
Wait, does a 17 hit?
That one does hit.
Nice.
10 damage with the dagger.
Alright. And you bring the dagger down, and the shard that you hit cracks, and it kind of falls apart. And the shadow disappears again. And you're gonna see the sentinel swing his sword, over to the left side here, like right here. It just in a full sweeping motion. And let me go ahead and roll a.
I use my bonus action to 2-weapon fight, so can't move over there.
And it's going. Okay, so let me just go ahead and roll. Goliath, does a 28 hit?
Obviously not.
It's gonna hit you for 12 damage.
Okay.
You're gonna feel like a blow to the side as it knocks you off to the side. And it's now Valar's turn.
So who did the shadow just hit, sorry?
Goliath.
Okay, so if I grab a piece of mirror and I face it towards Goliath and I look into the mirror, do I see the shadow standing next to her?
Yeah, it appears as though it is standing next to her.
Okay. So if I aim towards that shadow, looking like I'm looking at the
there's
mirror.
If you're like trying to aim, like as if you're looking at a person and throwing it, it's gonna hit nothing but air. You can assume that the whatever reflective surface is right there where it's standing is where you gotta hit.
Okay. I guess I will do
Break
that
all the
then.
reflective surfaces. If it will have no place to hide.
Yeah.
You have the wrong spells for this.
Maybe that's the other piece of the puzzle. Break the lie.
Yeah, if Redeem said shadow would be a good idea, and I think it's
Yeah.
absolutely the play here, but I don't
Being
have
awesome.
that, and I don't think Moonbeam would break the glass. that doesn't seem like. Oh, I could do Thunderwave.
Thunderwave would be good.
Yeah, but you guys are all standing there.
Well, break all
Can
the
I
shards
break all
beside
the
you.
shards? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna
so
do.
let me go ahead and just give you a circle of where it, all of it. Hang on, this is not thematically correct music here. Okay.
I also don't want to hit the giant.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's not going to do anything to the giant, I don't think.
It's a construct. He's casting sound damage.
it might take him down even further. So
Is
You
it
go ahead and lock
into
that.
the wall? as well? Or
I'm just saying that this is the radius around the Sentinel itself,
Where all the shards are?
where all the shards are.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
thank you. That's helpful.
You make a 15-foot square. Okay, well, I can get a lot. But I feel like if I don't hit the mirrors where the shadow is, the shadow's not going to take any damage. We just need to kill the shadow.
It's
we're not
it's
gonna
gonna
destroy all-
limit. It's gonna limit where it can
This
run
would
to.
condense it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna reduce where it can run to.
I like your idea.
Okay.
Doesn't
You guys
Thunder
left-
Wave have to come from you? Oh, you are moving you. Never mind.
Alright, I'll just destroy this whole bit.
Nice.
I'm going to cast Thunder
Is-
Wave.
Is Fairy Fire the area that stays there, or is it one time and then everybody is glowing that was there? Or is it if you leave the box, you're not glowing anymore?
I think it's a one-time cast.
It's a concentration spell.
And whatever, yeah, because whatever's hit by it remains.
Continues to glow
like,
even if you
yeah.
leave the area where it was cast because you were hit
Yeah,
by it.
exactly. You just get the
Alright.
debuff for the
I was just gonna ask if
concentration.
we could get rid of the red box and make the border of
Oh, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
that was affected yellow.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So yeah, you just see Valar just running past the golem and slamming its quarterstaff onto the ground, and you just hear a massive boom in front of it.
All right, and all the glass in that particular area is shattered.
Nice.
Yeah, we should probably keep that square though, so we know which classes are destroyed.
Goliath, if you want to remove that box right there, it's just so we know.
I did it.
Okay. Great. I can bring this one back then. All right. Malia, you're up.
All right. I would like to try something a little weird with my new feat. I don't know if it'll work or not, but this is why we have feats.
To walk.
I am going to
I
use.
stopped battle and slapped my knee.
Let's watch the over talking.
Sorry.
It is a bonus action. Awesome. As a bonus action, I'm going to use my Shadeborn Trickster feat. And everybody's going to sort of see Malia sort of blink out of sight, and her form briefly flickers into a mass of twisting vines and shadows. And I'm going to try to shadow walk right into where the shadow is and then stab him with my rapier.
All right, so you're attacking the reflective surface, or you're trying to attack where the shadow is?
Well, I'm trying to attack where the shadow is, and because I can move from shadow to shadow, I'm trying to get right where he is, even though he's in a reflective surface. It's part of my feat. I figured it'd be cool flavor text.
It is a very unique interpretation. You know, I'll allow it.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot I have advantage because I did hit. No, I didn't hit. Never mind. All right, 11's not gonna hit. I didn't have
It's not.
advantage.
It was a cool
That's all I
attempt.
Yes, if I had advantage, if I had got my first shot off, I would have had advantage, but I don't get advantage in this instance. So.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Goliath, you're up.
I can barely see what's going on here. I think I'll just cast Full Sight on myself. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. I cast False Life on myself, and then I don't really have a bonus action, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. And we're back at the top with Sir Thomas.
All right. Okay. What areas have not been damaged for the glass? Like, where does the glass still stand?
Everywhere that is not red.
Okay. Well, realistically, Sir Thomas realistically doesn't have that much he can do. I don't really think I can break that many pieces of glass all at once if I just keep punching him. So I have an idea to go and pick up all the pieces of glass that I can and smash them at once.
Okay.
So I have 40 feet of movement, 80 feet if I end up using the feet, 15 square feet if I like run around twice in that, which is like 30 feet of movement. How many pieces of glass do you think I can pick up?
How about this? We're gonna do. I'm gonna let you do a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Whatever the number, whatever you roll, divided by 4, is how many you can get. If it's less than 1, it's gonna be 0.
19 by 4 doesn't divide evenly.
Okay, so you're gonna you're able to pick up 4.
Okay. And I'm just gonna use my main attack, and I'm just gonna punch it.
Okay.
Glass in your hand.
Yep, I'm just gonna throw it on the ground, and I'm gonna punch it.
Nice.
I assume I have to roll for this.
Yeah.
Please let me have advantage on that, please, because it's on the ground and it's not doing anything. Please.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it doesn't land.
Oh no. No, wait, it's fine. No, wait, hold on. Bonus action. I'm gonna expend another skill point. I'm gonna flurry of blows.
You suplex yourself.
I suplex myself.
You
I'm
try,
expending a focus point.
You try to elbow drop the glass shard and it slips out. And
Oh
and
no.
elbow dropping the sand.
I'm flurrying of blows. I don't like that. No way. I have 2 rolls for that. It's fine. Come on, really, dude.
None of these stones want to be hit by you. They're just like all slipping away.
It's terrible. Well, I used my action and my bonus action for that. I'm just gonna point to him, and I'm just gonna say, please, Garathon, can you take care of this? As I just roll on the ground in anger.
In front of you?
That is horrible. The pile's at my side.
Okay, I got this.
Please hit it.
I'm moving. The shadow's still here, right?
Yeah, it hasn't moved yet.
I am moving here. And I'm gonna try something new. Hold on. I got... How big is this? Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Are you breath weaponing the ground?
I am...
Nice.
So, I'm
That's a good
breath
way to
weaponing the
get
ground,
AoE.
and I'm trying to get the pile that Sir Thomas put there in it too. I'm using my new feat, Flame of the Elder Wolf, spending 1 burn point to add a d6 of fire damage to my cold damage. I'm hoping to temper the glass and shatter it,
Okay.
Nice.
because it's heating up and cooling down at the same time.
Let's hope your feet works out for you.
I know. So, can the shadow make a dex save?
Given that the stones are not able to move, it's gonna automatically fail the dex save.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's going to take... That's not that good. 5 cold damage, as well as 3 fire damage and 2 radiant.
Ooh.
All right. So the stones before you shatter. Go ahead and just leave that triangle there,
Okay.
and you can see that the shadow is reacting, and it's gonna jump again.
When it jumps, does it teleport, or do we get opportunity attacks against it?
It's gonna teleport.
Okay.
And then let's see. Okay. You'll see the sentinel kind of awkwardly like bring down both of its swords down into the sand.
Hold on, can I do something else real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I attempt to look for it with
Sure.
my reaction? Okay, I'm going to attempt to look for it, and then I have a bonus action to dash. So, investigation is
Yep.
it? Well, that's a 6.
Yeah, you are not able to catch where it went.
Okay, I'm still just gonna dash here
Yeah,
as a bonus
I'm-
action. Get out of the fray.
I am considering all this part to be, you know.
Yeah.
That's not.
I'm just
good.
going up against this wall.
I mean, I guess I can fill in the. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. I'll just do this. So that's all. This is all spots that have been cleared of glass.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, well, that's spoken. I'm gonna go this way.
All right. Well, you'll see the sentinel bring down both of its blades, and it's gonna hit the sand. And it's going to get advantage here for reasons.
Oh.
Sir Thomas, is a 27 hit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it does.
does. It does, yes.
Okay. It does 16 bludgeoning damage to you as you're landing in the sand.
Reaction, deflect attack
Nice.
for 9 damage.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, so you take 7 damage instead.
Alright. Can I flavor this?
Sure. How do you want to flavor a deflecting an invisible attack?
Oh no, I'm not deflecting this, no. Sir Thomas is going to, like, be so angry with himself, but he's gonna look up and he's gonna be like, something feels off. As he suddenly feels a giant whoosh of air above him, he's going to roll out the way, but it's gonna catch his ankle. Just as he's rolling.
Alright.
So he's safe. He's fine. He's just here now.
Alright. Well, we're at Valar now.
Oh Lord, do I really want to keep using my spell slots?
Do you? I'm not counting this
No.
as being like you needing to. I'm gonna erase
Yeah.
all this at the end.
Okay, I'm going to pick up a shard and look for that damn shadow.
Okay. Go ahead and do investigation at advantage. Actually, no, do regular investigation.
Could I use perception?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. 6.
Yeah, you're not really able to find him with where you're standing. What you can see in the reflection is just the rear end of this sentinel here.
Hey, I'm just looking at the butt. Alright, Alright, fuck it. I'm just going to... I'll just smash the piece I'm holding
Okay.
to pieces.
I guess roll an unarmed strike to hit.
Actually, probably... That's not gonna go well, is it? I mean, I'm literally holding it. Okay, 13.
Alright, you're able to break it.
Okay, good.
Alright, let me make this a little bit bigger here. Alright. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Oh, that's it? I guess I'll move, like, here.
Okay.
Molly is going to look for the shadow. (18).
Alright. You're able to spot him right here.
Oh, actually, I'm going to try to shoot him with my short bow. Can't hit for shit today. 8 is not going to hit.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to try to do with your turn?
I can't hit anything. Fighting the shadow, is that just a free action?
Yeah, I'm counting that as a free action.
Alright, I'm getting sick and tired of not hitting anything. I would like to steady aim and try to do my short bow at advantage, please.
Sure.
12 is still not going to hit. Okay, my dice hate me today.
Okay.
And I can't move because I studied aid. Alright.
All right. Goliath, you're up.
I am going to. Can I thaumaturgy to shake the ground to try to bury some of the glass into the sand?
It's not gonna break it.
No, not break it, but bury it underneath the sand so that it can't reflect.
I mean, the stones will still be around.
Yeah, but if they can't reflect any light because they're buried.
I'm just saying it's gonna give it a hiding spot.
Okay, I guess I'll just attack. Where is it at? I can't fucking see. Can somebody just move me to it? I can see it. I can't see it. Okay. I will just hit it with Primal Savagery. Oh my
Okay.
god, I actually hit.
Nice.
That's gonna hit.
My hands turn into raven talons as I lash out and deal 6 acid damage.
Nice.
All right.
That is my turn.
Okay, Sir Thomas, you're up.
How much more glass do we think we have to go?
The space that's not currently covered in black.
Oh boy, okay.
It's visible. Just go hit it. You have good hits.
Do I? I couldn't hit glass on the ground 3 times in a row.
You're like on top of it too. Yeah, I don't think you have to move.
Alright, well, Sir Thomas now still very angry. He's gonna start to try to punch the shadow through the glass, if that makes any sense. Like, try to hit it, see if he can hit it, but still try to aim for the glass while he does it. Main action first. Let's see if we can hit a piece of glass that he's at. Hold on, let me go ahead and get up here. Hit a piece of glass. 14.
All right, you're able to shatter a piece of glass.
Yay! Alright, well, okay. Don't really want to do this, but I'm going to use another focus point. I'm going to go ahead and use Flurry of Blows to hit the other 2 pieces of glass it might run to. 19
Okay.
and 18.
All right. You're cutting off its means of escape.
Yay. And Sir Thomas is just going to look at this giant golem and hope he doesn't hit him again. And that's his turn.
Okay. Garethon.
Crap. I did that wrong. Should have done this last turn. But anyway, people are in the way now, so I guess I'll just do Flurry of blows. So I'll do quarterstaff and then flurry of blows. Bam, bam. Hopefully this hurts. Quarterstaff's a 25.
Okay.
24. And a 9.
All right, the first 2 hit.
Okay, so quarterstaff. It's 10. 10 damage. And then I use a burn point on my unarmed strike. So that's 7 bludgeon. Uh, 2 fire and 3 radiant.
All right. And with that, the stone that it's currently sitting in is going to shatter,
Nice.
and it's going to disappear.
Can I look for it?
Sure.
$15.
All right, you
Nice.
catch it behind Briar.
It's gonna kill
Even
Briar.
with my
Oh,
bad
no.
eyesight. I'll just point and say,
It's over there!
Okay. And the Sentinel is going to attack at Briar here. With a 28 to hit.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't know how much HP she actually has, but
Sorcerer, probably not a lot.
well, let's see how much it actually does here. So that plus 6 is gonna hit her for 8 damage. It's gonna knock her out of the ring here.
well, she got more than that. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, and it's Valar's turn.
All right. Well, sadly, I'm too far to get to melee. So I will just get in a good spot where I can get line of sight. And I'm just going to cast what you call it? Starry Wisp at it. At the mirror.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 10.
That's not gonna hit.
Yep. And that's my turn.
All right. Malia, you're up.
Alright, I can see it, so steady aim for advantage. Let's see if I can actually hit once today. $13!
Oh no.
That was with advantage too, so.
Try it again. Just try it one more time.
See, that one hit!
There you go. I'm gonna count that
Yay!
one. I'm gonna consider that one.
Thank you! So that is 7 piercing damage and an additional 3 sneak damage for a total of 10 damage on a second.
Rolled a 3 on
The
sneak.
dice is gonna be like, it's taking its toll somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's not the lowest it can roll, because the lowest it can roll, because it's 2d6 is a 2, so it's...
All right. Well, it's Lalia's turn.
I guess I'll just. Can't see it again. Where's it at now? Is it here? Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll walk over to it and hit it again. 13 to hit.
The 13 does not hit.
And that is my turn.
All right, Sir Thomas, you're up.
All right, I have a very crazy idea. I want everybody to hear me out. You know how in How to Train Your Dragon they ride the dragons and they can make the dragons like attack stuff for them? What if I do this with this gigantic sentinel? I hop on his head and I just try to make him swing. That way he can just clear out like say hold on, where's the pointing pig? There you go. Like a whole area of it at once.
Go for
I
it.
think we're at the point where there's not
That's
a lot.
so cool.
That is true. Oh.
Like we have destroyed a good area of it. Like we should have started with that at the start, but there's
on a meta level, you're better off just simply trying to
just go hit it.
go hit the
Aw.
shadow.
Okay, I'll go hit the shadow. No,
I
I'll go
thought it would have
punch
been
it.
cool.
I also think it would have been cool. All right, I'm gonna punch it.
Could've
19,
been.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
and I got 4 damage on him.
All right, you did 4 damage.
Yep. I have like one. Nope. Actually, I ran out of focus points. I had 1 already used. Okay. Well, can't really use any bonus actions because I need can't use flurry of blows actually, but I can bonus action
knows?
unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I got 9.
It's gonna miss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna prepare myself, and that's my turn.
All right.
Dice doesn't like anybody in this combat.
No, it doesn't.
It's been really good to me. But,
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have them.
all right,
Glad
Garathon.
you're having fun.
Okay. I'm just gonna run, and then kind of like jump and squeeze my way through, and I'm gonna come down on top of the shards that the shadow's in, with the butt of my quarterstaff and my dagger at the same time, bending 2 burn dice as well,
All right.
Nice.
if they hit. So quarterstaff, 17.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. 21.
Both of those hit.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm using my quarterstaff with one hand, so I get less damage. Still pretty high. That's 9 bludgeoning for base quarterstaff, and 6 slashing for base dagger. And then six radiant damage and 5 fire damage.
All right. And that shatters the glass in this spot, and it disappears.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I don't think it's feasible for me to look around right now, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You'll
But
see
you guys
that-
should.
You're gonna see
Pretty-
the giant stab its swords into the ground. It's gonna like whip up some rocks like off in a random direction, and let's see. Does a 29 hit, Velar?
Why'd you ask? Why are you asking me?
He wants comfort. He wants to hear you say
I've been
it.
getting 19s and 18s on my rolls. Let's see. So it's gonna deal 28 damage as you see a whole bunch of stones fly out of the sand and smack you in the face.
Oh
To break the
man.
glass at least.
Is Valor okay?
Oh man. I can't. I'm not even close enough to potentially deflect attack with you, dude. Oh no.
No, it's alright. It's okay. I got some help. I still got 15 left.
It's not good.
Did that break the glass around me at least?
No.
Oh.
But at least you know the shadow's somewhere near you, because it just
That
took
makes
an
sense.
attack at you.
Oh no, that was a ranged attack.
Oh.
Okay, and now it's Valor's turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to look for the shadow.
Okay.
Alright, with investigation. Nope.
You're a bit discombobulated.
Yeah. It's a great word. I'm just gonna get out of that circle. Limit. No, there you go. Alrighty. That's my turn.
All right, Malia.
I'm gonna look for the shadow. 26 should find it.
All right, you see it on the far end, on the other side of the guardian, the sentinel. Sorry.
Alright, because I hit last time, I don't need to study aim because I'll have Vex for advantage, so I'll just move over here.
Question,
18?
Malia.
Yes.
Are you trying to hit him? Because I believe there might be a rock in your way. I apologize if that isn't the case.
Yeah, there is
Oh,
a
yeah.
giant stone that's right there, but I'm just ignoring it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, 18 hits.
For... Oh, why did I roll another d20 for the damage?
Just to make sure. Just to make sure it hits.
10 damage on the
Alright.
regular attack.
Max damage.
Let's see what my sneak attack does this time. Oh, that's actually
Max
pretty
damage.
decent.
Yeah.
That's not max
Alright.
damage for sneak, but it's pretty good.
And
Let's see.
with that arrow, it's gonna crack the stone that the shadow is residing in, and you'll see that the shadow is kind of starts to reach out from the stone that's shattering before it just drifts away in the wind, and you're gonna see the sentinel drop to its knees and drop its blades, and the blades themselves are gonna erode into dust.
Well done, Malia.
What the excellent shot.
Let me go ahead and clear all of these.
Yeah, I was behind a rock. Thanks, Lorden. Thank you for allowing me that.
I'm gonna start
Let
trying
me
some
delete
potions.
this.
So, I'm starting to understand this area a little more. I would be comfortable saying we have 3 more keys to find and 2 more sentinels to fight.
Agreed.
Well, let's move forward then.
Well, I was just trying a little bit of potions.
Before we do, Mr. DM, sir,
Hmm.
do I keep my burn dice, or do they go away after combat?
They go away after combat.
Okay, thank you.
One more. Alright. I chugged 7 potions.
7?
Oh, sorry, not 7. I heal for 7. I chugged 4.
It's a good thing I gave you a
4.
whole bunch.
All right. Which way are you going?
Let's go this way.
Okay. You're gonna go through here.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, I'm trying to group everybody up. Oh no! I grouped everybody up and then I lost everybody. That reminds me.
Where are we going?
We're going in a straight line.
Going on a trip.
In our favorite rocket ship.
Flying through the sky. You're gonna get demonetized.
All right. Well,
I'm
just
so
so
happy
you
you
know,
guys know that that is.
you guys are on the. Hang on, what is going on here? Oh, nope.
Whoa, hey! Yeah, we can walk forward.
Okay.
there was nothing else in that area we went to?
You guys went down the road that's going to take you to right here. Hang on, I gotta reload my.
Isn't that where we came from?
No.
I'm so lost.
There we go. You're
Oh,
on.
we believe that we just
You're
walked
on
in a
the.
straight
You're on the
line.
bottom
We
of the
don't-
bottom right side, and yes, you believe that you walked in a straight line.
It's like the map, and it's actually the globe.
Because like we on the first map we went bottom right, so we went in the southeast direction. Then went to this new map. Now
I
we're
believe
here.
the sentinels will be on the path, and the puzzles to find the keys will be off of the path. So it depends what we're looking for.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, do that. All right. Oh nope, wrong one.
I was like, another
And-
fog
And
cloud.
to your right, you're gonna see another one of these sentinels standing in front of a gate.
Oh no.
And this one is massive compared to the other two that you've seen.
All right, let's
20 about
try to figure
25
this one
feet-
out before we
25
act.
feet tall, and it's holding a gigantic sword, and it's just, it has both hands on its sword, and it's just inside the sand on the ground, and there is an inscription written on it.
What does it say?
Okay, climb that.
Is it in Draconic?
And it says, "None may pass without 5 truths revealed. The seal watches, unblinking, unmoving. Only the complete may cross."
So we need the 5 keys.
This is all information we already know. So now we know where we need to come back to, though.
It seems so. Let's carry on.
All right, let me
Yes.
put this in there for you. Okay, and which way are you going? Left or right?
Let's keep going straight. Right.
Okay,
Following the rule.
let's see. Let me double check here.
Walk in the road.
Yeah, so it's gonna cut in 2 different directions here.
I believe we already went that way, so we're going to go north now.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Nuh-uh.
No, we're not going there. We're going this way.
at least north takes us to a new direction.
And you end up right here.
What's here?
Which way were we going?
We were going north, but
I know, but we got teleported, but we don't know we got teleported, so which way are we walking right now?
You just seem like you're going straight.
I know, but it's straight left or right?
You went
we
right.
don't know.
Oh, okay.
Shall we venture off the path? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Alright. Are you guys going over in this direction?
So far,
I'm following Malia.
I'm trying to find
I
new
hate this,
ways
man.
that we haven't gone
It's
yet.
coarse. It gets everywhere. And
It's a
something
spike in the
else.
ground.
Alright. Are you stepping further closer to this spike that's in the ground?
I am. I definitely am.
Okay. Well, Sir Thomas, you're gonna disappear for a second.
Oh no! Ah!
Do we all see this?
What? Yeah. What do we see?
Well, you're gonna see Thomas wander off into the sands.
Oh.
Bye, everyone.
Thomas?
Like shifting.
Oh, dude, you're kidding me! What is
Can I
this?
put my
But-
staff down?
But Sir Thomas,
Really?
you do see something right there. You see, you do
No.
see a stone that
Yeah.
that says, I don't think you speak Draconic, but it has words
Well,
on it.
Can I try to roll to understand it because of my background of constantly being around so many people? I did it with Orcish.
You could try.
What am I rolling here?
It would be flat intelligence.
Oh no. Okay, well, flat intelligence. Please. I got 12. I got 12. What do I make out from
You
this thing?
recognize it as being Draconic, but you can't read it.
Wow.
I call out to Sir Thomas
Something useless to me.
loudly.
Again.
Instead of calling out to him, why don't we just follow him?
Do I notice that I wandered off from everybody?
I mean, you can
Just
just
went
look
into the
around.
center.
There's people aren't near you.
Lost
Can he
it.
hear our voices?
Okay.
Well, considering he's teleported.
So we're
Can
just
I-
gonna sit there and
Can I try to walk back the way I came?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna try to walk back from where I came.
Okay, and you come out that right there.
Oh, there you are.
Wow, okay. Well, I have found something I believe you all would like. And I'm gonna hand Garethorn the little rock I found that has
No,
draconic
it's
writing
a
in
big
it.
giant rock. It's you wouldn't be able to pick.
Oh. I couldn't
You
pick it
have
up?
to
Okay.
go. No, it's by its puzzle area. You can't take
Oh.
things from its puzzle area.
Shall we
I
follow you?
thought it was a little rock. Follow me. Please, trust. And I'm gonna go back through. And I'm going to try to see and lead them to the rock.
Okay, and there it is. There's the rock. And it's got.
Rock.
It's a rock.
The same rock we came in on?
No. This one is gonna say, blink, and you shall lose me. Stare too long, and I shall fade. Catch me only when the world stands still.
I'm sorry, you know what I'm gonna ask. I need to read it.
Catch
My
me
brain does
only
not
when the
compute.
world stands still.
Hmm.
What fades if you stare too long?
So,
Is it talking about time?
as you look closer at the thing, you're gonna see that there is what looks to be a key flickering in the light.
Well, alright then.
Look at it. Wait. Nobody look at it that long.
Sir Thomas is gonna, so the key's directly in front of us, right?
Yeah, it's directly in front of you. It just looks like it's shimmering in the light.
I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna try to grab it.
Okay, you are gonna miss.
Aw. Well, that didn't work.
If I look at it, can I still see it?
If you're looking, are you staring at it?
No, I'm just like we saw it for a brief
Yeah, right,
glimpse.
yeah. So
I know where it is, right? I'm gonna
yeah,
dash towards it.
where it is. It's not moving.
I'm going to move 80 feet per 6 seconds, and
Okay.
try to snatch it.
You could do better too, if you can bonus actually dash as well. It's 120 feet.
Oh,
You can do both.
yeah. No, not 120 feet. It's
I
Is
guess
your base
go ahead and
speed
do.
40?
160. Yeah,
Go ahead and do sleight
I-
of hand.
160 feet of movement in 6 seconds, plus 5
It doesn't
sleight of
double
hand.
twice.
Nat
It just
20,
adds the-
25.
Whoa.
All right. Well, you're able to grab it just fine. You didn't need to dash that much, but you do snatch it out of the air.
Nice.
Guys, I got it.
And
Nice.
it takes full form. Let me drop into maps and images here.
Also,
All right,
dash
we got our
doesn't-
third king.
dashing doesn't double your movement speed; it just adds your base movement speed to your speed. So if you dash
That was
twice,
cool.
you just add twice.
My base movement speed is 40.
Yeah, so it would be 120 if you dash twice. It wouldn't be doubling it twice. It would just be adding 40 twice.
Oh,
Mm.
I did not know that. Thank you
Yeah,
for
it doesn't
informing
double
me.
it. Haste doubles it.
Yeah.
Haste and Tabaxi racial. So if you have a hasted Tabaxi monk, you can go crazy with the speed.
Are we grouping these all together? Are we holding them separate?
Well, I have the first two. I think it doesn't
Would you like me to
matter until we get to the gate and have them all. It
All right.
just matters that we don't separate from each other.
Understood.
I'll put it in a side pouch.
Okay. Yeah, I think you guys
Well, then.
still need 2 keys.
That was our third key, yes.
Yeah.
2 keys, 2 sentinels.
No,
Most
we
follies in
defeated.
nature.
We found 3 sentinels, but one of the sentinels we can't defeat without the keys.
I believe the one we last found is not one of the sentinels we must fight. I believe that is the gatekeeper.
Might still have to fight him too, so
Perhaps.
bear that in mind.
You have
Let
to
us
remember
continue.
that his is still a test too. I would count him.
All right.
Okay. You guys following this path? Which way are you guys going?
I'm following Malia. She's been leading us so far.
She's been doing pretty good, yeah. I trust her judgment.
I mean, you can see that you're kind of back where you started everything.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
That's
we
confusing.
haven't gone down here. I can't grab Sir Thomas's token and drag him along for some reason. He's
Oh,
a
that's fine,
delayed
I'll
effect.
follow. No. There we go.
Okay.
Still like trying to drag something. It's almost like there's 2 tokens for Sir Thomas because I keep on dragging something that's not there.
This just
Okay.
seems like it's a dead end.
Okay, let's go this way then.
Oh, now you're dragging me.
Now I'm dragging you, but I'm still
Yeah.
dragging something.
Okay.
Sorry, keep on trying to circle the. Yeah, still, it's like it's trying to box Sir Thomas differently.
He's a doppelganger. Kill him.
Kill him.
Little did you know, my true race was shapeshifter this whole time.
No.
All right.
I mean,
And,
isn't that what a vampire is?
and are you going up or down?
Oh, vampire.
I was going to try to go down and around that rock because I believe we've already been up. But
There is something up
I don't know.
north of there.
oh, there is something up. Then I'll go up. Thanks, mysterious voice in the sky.
Thank you, one of the many
This-
gods.
This counts as the divine favor.
Yay!
And on this pillar here, you do see, written in Draconic, in a world of whispers, I am the hush. Seek the space where even your breath fears to speak.
Silence.
And you can
Is there any-
you can hear
Okay.
tingling sounds. And as you look around, you do see more reflective surfaces, but the reflective surfaces themselves seem to be warping your image.
Hmm.
And as the noise that you make, it makes that noise as well. And it seems that that these noises echo across the reflections.
So we have to find the quiet without making any sounds.
I'll
Can you write out the
whisper
whole thing
to-
again, please?
I'll whisper
Yeah,
to
I put
the
it. I
law.
put it in the chat for the.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's,
I
you keep on switching chats. It's like, okay, which one am I looking for?
Alar, are you able to quiet this place?
Oh, I wish I could.
Brian,
I can move
are you
very
able to-
quietly.
What? Wait. What if we don't need to quiet the space? What if we ourselves need to be quiet? What if we need to find quiet in ourselves?
What if we need to find quiet in ourselves?
Yes, you're speaking my language.
Yes, you're speaking my language.
That was not me.
Is that Echo?
Sir,
Is that Echo?
Sir Thomas, he's gonna go ahead and get on the ground, and he's gonna start to try and meditate and try to block everything out to see if he could possibly understand his surroundings and what's really in front of him. See if this is
I
just
will
like an
follow
illusion.
suit.
Okay.
Malia's gonna move forward through the area as quietly as she can to see if she can find a space where her breath fears to speak.
All right. Go ahead and make some perception checks.
Where's the echo coming from?
Where's that echo coming from?
No, I didn't say that. I'm
22,
asking you.
baby! Nat 20.
You get the rough idea that some areas are more quiet than others.
I do?
Yeah.
Do I know what those areas are? Or do I have to find them?
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, there's no like one specific space. I'm just saying that you note that there is a direction where it is more quiet than the rest.
Can I follow that direction
Sure.
while not talking? All right, I'm going to go look at Garathon, and I'm going to shoot him a look. Like, as I touch him, I'm going to simply be like, follow me, without even speaking. I'm just going to go walk off to the direction that is silent or quieter than the rest. See what happens.
We use the language that nobody else uses. We use common sign language.
We do!
All right. And as you approach, get closer to the middle of the silence, you do see a key, kind of, tucked into a corner.
Can I try to touch the key, like as slowly as possible?
Sure. And you're able to pick up the key just fine.
I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to slowly bring back to the party without making a word.
And this is what the key looks like.
An
Nice.
ear.
I did a
Yeah.
thing! Yay!
We got 4. So, last one is smell, I suppose. I bet you it'll be right on the nose.
Oh my lord.
Haha, I get it.
Really bad. But I agree with you. Yes, I believe we are finding the senses, and the last one will be smell.
Okay. So I'm
I guess we
taking
just
it
find
you're
the next
going
pile of
down the
shit.
pathway there?
Yep.
Okay. In that case,
Where are we going? Nobody knows.
I went the direction the DM told me to go, so he could
I
send
got
us to
it.
that.
Nice one. DM, can Sir Thomas take some psychic damage for that joke?
I mean, maybe. So you end up right up
Ask
here.
Is this a pillar with stuff on it?
Yes, it does have some stuff on it.
Can I try to see what the stuff is, or is it draconic?
It's in Draconic.
I
Aw.
read the stuff to him.
It says, "Smoke
Yay.
shall call what hands cannot grasp. Seek the scent of secrets long past." And
Ashes.
you can, in this particular area, there is a overwhelming amount of incense and smoke from incense being burned here.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Is it just like heavy in the air?
Yes.
I cast elementalism, and I have breezes that stir up the dust and get the scent out of the air, and then I wait and see where the scent originates from.
It just seems as though there are multiple sources of the incense being burned.
Well, we have to put
Well,
out the
That didn't help.
Well, if we put out the fires of the incense being burnt, maybe then we can find the scent that we need.
You could try it.
Is it possible to seek out the sources of the flames?
Sure. Go ahead and do a survival roll.
All of us, or what?
Whoever's trying to do the puzzle.
I have a +4.
Yeah, you do it.
5.
I've got a +6 as well.
Well, I did just get an 18.
That's good.
Ooh. I'm useful for once. Let's go.
Okay. So you follow what seems to be the strongest source of the scent to one specific bit of incense.
Smoke shall call what hands cannot grasp. We need to use the smoke to call the key, maybe?
I'm gonna try to waft the smoke from this incense into the air, like above me. See what happens.
It does not specifically do anything.
If we want the smell of the smoke to be somewhere else, I can move it.
Well then, maybe that might be best.
I don't know where we would be moving it to, though.
Now, that was my follow-up question.
Perhaps the pillar?
I could try it.
I'm going to cast elementalism again and kind of just try to swirl as much as the incense smoke up as I can and move it over to where the words on the pillar were.
Okay. And as the smoke occupies the pillar's space, you can see the pillar begin to crack and crumble. And underneath the ruins of this rubble lies another key.
Good job.
Yay, we all did it.
Thank
Power
you.
teamwork.
Hang on, let me get this one. I don't think you guys are gonna like this one either. But you know.
Oh, come on. Is it gigantic schnoz?
I'm gonna have a villager nostril.
Actually, no. This one is actually really cool looking. Never mind.
Her.
Oh.
Her. Her.
Sting damage.
Her. That one is really cool, actually. Not all what I was expecting.
Where's the nose? Oh, it's like the smoke. It's smell.
I mean, it's shaped like a nose. Like the nostrils are like the middle portion there.
Oh,
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, very big nostrils.
Big whiff.
Yeah, it's got a lot of nose hair. Gotta
Right.
fix that.
All right. So at this point, where do you want to go?
Back to
All
the
right.
gate.
No, we have to still find. We haven't defeated all the guardians yet. We only defeated 3 of them.
Two.
You guys walked
3,
by one of them twice.
Oh, did we?
No.
Yeah.
Well, there's the big one found the gate, but I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about.
Do you think it was near the start?
No.
Probably. Let's go
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It's not. It's not near there.
Oh.
Yeah, wasn't
Someone
it the
use
one that we-
survival to remember where we.
I'm
lost
just,
them.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna like. I'm not gonna cover it up at this point because you guys just have one more thing to do,
Nice. Thank you.
and you guys have already gone through all of the different portals, so you know.
Yay!
Banished
See?
from this place.
I don't know if I'm going in the right
Yeah, I
direction
think
or not.
it was like after the first one, on the way.
I remember
was
that-
Right.
Like we all failed a perception test somewhere around there, so
I know we
Yeah.
skipped one. Did we go back? I thought that was the one we went back to in the beginning, though.
Okay. Which way are you going?
I want to go. I think it's in the right here now.
We should split the
This one-
party.
Oh, sorry. Our right, so left.
Come on, Scooby Gang.
Raggy.
Do, 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 do.
I feel like it was around here. Like the first giant that we fought was like somewhere.
It was towards the left of the map, I think. Right?
Can you guys?
I
How do
believe it
I,
was right below us, actually.
like somewhere here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's where the first sentinel was.
And then on the after that we saw someone, right? Wasn't it
No.
like on this road somewhere?
I was trying to get you guys to prompt for one of the keys.
Oh.
Do I?
I mean, there's nothing up here.
Okay. Thank you. Keep on dragging our tokens along until Warden's like, no, you're going the wrong direction, guys.
No, it's this way, actually.
We're right where we found the first key, right? That mountain in the middle? Okay.
Yep.
We're wandering in circles.
Much better than not wandering at all.
I think that's the idea.
Very true.
Start to play hot or cold with
I know
us.
it's that
Is
part
it?
in the video game where you're like running around the dungeon, like going to
Yeah.
the room. Going like, where the fuck is that last puzzle?
Yeah.
Like every single
Yeah.
Zelda dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
water
the
temple?
blacksmith?
Where's
Oh,
the thing?
fucking A. That
Where's the
water-
thing?
Yeah. Oh, the water temple and the wind one as well.
Yeah, you guys did
Those
go this
were-
way.
Okay. So it's not down there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let me just do this. Make it easy.
Thank you.
Boulder in the middle.
Should we split up or something?
Let's
I don't
split
think
up,
splitting-
gang.
Warden
splitting
can
up
only
it-
remove map for one person at a time, so there's no
Would-
point in splitting up.
Here,
Who's
I'll
sending
give you.
everybody
I'll
to
give you a
that?
hint.
I'll be right back, guys. I need to go get my
Oh,
bag.
look!
together.
He's down
Yeah,
here,
we found
guys!
We found it!
There you
Look
go.
at that! Oh my gosh.
That's quick
All right.
enough. That's quick enough to drag and drop us before he blocked us out.
All right,
Thank you, Warden.
and you're gonna
Again.
see. You're gonna see written upon this particular sentinel. Call the nameless, and I shall listen. Speak the forgotten, and I shall fade.
Can you say that again?
Call the nameless, and I shall listen. Speak the forgotten, and I shall fade. And it looks to be as though half of the golem itself is already beginning to fade.
I stand in front of the golem and I shout out,
Elira Velitri.
It's gonna stand up, and it's gonna draw.
She's not forgotten.
It's gonna draw a mace, and I need everyone to roll a roll for initiative here.
Shit.
Yeah,
My
she's
bad,
not
guys.
forgotten. She's not forgotten.
Oops. Are we rolling initiative or are we keeping
Oh,
it?
hang on. Yeah, let me try again. Delete that one. Delete that one. And yeah, okay, all right. Valar got a
22.
16. Perfect timing, actually. I didn't actually have to do anything with that.
Really?
So Sir Thomas is... Okay, I gotta get rid of Briar because Briar's not here. So I guess we're just waiting on Sir Thomas to come back.
Yeah, sorry, my laptop's about to die. I'm gonna switch my phone really quick.
And Redeemed. Go ahead and send me a physical description of your character real quick.
Nice.
Ooh.
This is where you're showing up, buddy. Come on, do it.
Yeah.
20 minutes. Of
Like the
session.
picture?
Damn.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let me get it.
Or you can just, if you just have like this physical description written out, that way I can describe you. Or you can describe yourself.
I just have a picture.
Sure. But so you'll see what happens.
So while we're waiting for Sir Thomas, hypothetically, this giant guy with a mace, does he look like he's targeting me?
Maybe.
Okay.
But Garethon, you get to go first.
Okie dokie.
Guys, what do I do?
I sent the image.
He looks like he took an arrow to the knee.
Can I? Is there anything else around the area, or is it just the stone guy?
Just the sentinel.
Okay, let me look at the poem again. Can I ready my action to say something?
Just
Yeah,
say it.
yeah. What do you want to say?
I don't know what I want to say yet. I just want to ready my action to speak out later
Okay.
in combat.
Sure.
Okay. That's all. I'll stand in front of it.
All right, Valar, you're up.
I apologize if I fuck this up. I'm going to say death. With a well, yeah, I'm just gonna say death.
It doesn't like that answer, so it's gonna, throw a rock at you.
Death
I'm
is
assuming that
nameless.
hits.
Yeah. We need more healing potions, guys.
For that much damage.
Wait, or how much?
19.
19? God damn it.
I don't have the feature where I can save you from that.
Death has a name, and that name is mine.
Well, you're
What
dead.
has a god complex?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to do anything else with your turn, Valar?
I thought that was a good idea. And that's my turn. I'm going to cry as a bonus action.
Okay.
No, that's a free action. You don't need to use your bonus action for that.
It's gonna take a swing with its stone club at Garethon.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Nuh-uh. No, it don't.
All right. Well, you're safe. But it's gonna start
Okay.
chanting gibberish at you. It's not repeating words, but it's speaking in a language that nobody seems to understand.
Got it. Oh. Idea. I have an idea.
Okay. Malia, your turn.
Call the nameless and I shall listen. Speak the forgotten and I shall fade. Malia is going to call out the name Morris and see if it happens. It does anything.
It does not like that answer.
Okay.
And it's going to use its new reaction to throw a boulder at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that hits.
I'm not. No, yeah.
For 15 damage.
Welcome to the club.
And did you want to do anything else with your turn?
I am gonna go behind this boulder and hide.
Okay. So it will, if it doesn't have direct line of sight, it will have disadvantage on trying to attack you.
Can I do a call out?
Sure.
Do we want it to listen or do we want it to fade?
We want it to fade.
No. We wanted to listen. All the other ones I've been, turning friendly once we solved the puzzle.
All the others had to be defeated. We want it to fade.
They didn't fade. None of them faded.
Arcane Genesis!
It doesn't seem to like that answer, but it doesn't have a reaction, so...
I feel threatened. I'm a back away. And now I no longer have my action.
Alright, Sir Thomas, it's your turn.
Alright, so I just read Call the Nameless and I Shall Listen, Speak the Forgotten, I Shall Fade. So pretty much the entire idea behind this is we have to get this guy to back down by saying something, right?
We've tried, Elira Velitri, Death. What did you say, Malia?
Morris, which is a name none of you guys know.
Okay, and then I just said Arcane Genesis. So none of those worked.
DM, you probably already know where I'm going to go with my idea. Is this sacred ground? Like, will I not invoke anything bad if I say the name?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not... Okay, if you're asking whether or not you're going to spawn something from the abyss, no, that's not going to happen.
Will something recognize that I'm calling it, though? That's my question.
No.
Will be heard. Okay. Well, Sir Thomas is going to stand up, and he's going to shake a little bit, but he's going to swallow, and he's going to point at this thing and say, Gorath Zul.
It doesn't like the answer.
Aw, man.
Yeah, we're on the wrong path for this. I don't think it's anybody's name.
I know that name. Why do I know that name?
Sir Thomas is going to decide to go, try to run and climb it and see if there's, something etched into its back that we're missing.
Okay, go ahead and do a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh, man, that's a 12.
Yeah, it's not very friendly to the idea of you climbing it, so...
Well, I'm going to hop around it and ready to dodge action to see if I can, jump on him.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Goliath, you're up.
God, I don't know. I'm not thinking coherently. We want the nameless. We want to listen, right? Is that the oh my god.
So it's going to listen to what you have to say. If you want to defeat it, you have to name someone that's been forgotten.
Oh.
Speak the Forgotten. I thought I had the right track because... But...
Someone that's been forgotten. I guess I'll just say my own name. Because I don't know who the fuck I am.
It doesn't like that answer.
Okay, cool. I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah,
That's my
even though
turn.
you don't know who you are, there's still people who are hunting that do know who you are, so you're not really forgotten. It's gonna be hard for us to speak a name that's forgotten, because if we know it, then it's not forgotten.
That's not
Yeah.
necessarily what I'm getting at with this.
I think I
particular
have. I
puzzle.
think I know.
I might know
Give,
too.
give me a
Well, the
chance.
instructions aren't exactly clear.
Mm.
Well, let's,
I think that's the point.
yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Or is there something
it's
happening?
Garethon's
Okay.
turn unless Lathy wants to
I'll
try something else.
I'm gonna try
Nope,
something
that's
else.
all I got.
Okay.
As I'm stepping forward, I'm just coming right up to it to basically lean my head all the way back to look it in the eyes, and I will shout up,
Rommel? No, that's not his name. Yes, it is. Rommel Draxon.
Rommel Draxon. It doesn't
Yeah.
like that answer.
okay, I will stand confidently right in front of it.
All right, Valar.
I'm going to talk to the giant and say, "We don't know who you are, nor do you have a name. But from now on, your name will be Slothar."
Does that name have any significance?
No, I just made that up.
Just made it up. It seems indifferent to the attempt.
Before this
It did
happens,
not
I want
like
to say
it.
that as my action, I took the dodge action.
Okay. Well, it's gonna try to swing at you anyway.
Okay. It's got disadvantage.
Okay. Well, let's see. 22.
Well, holding my weapon, I have a 21. Okay, you hit me.
So 14 damage.
Not quite. That will be 1 damage.
Okay. So it's.
As I
Yes.
yeah, put my arm up and slam it to the side.
Okay. Molly, it's your turn.
I don't know.
Each of you have like everyone here has a name that they know that would work.
Oh?
Really?
Huh.
Can I roll for it? 'Cause
You could try. You could do a intelligence check as an action to kind of get a rough idea.
I would prefer to do that.
All right.
22.
Somebody think of the theme of the tomb here, the sands of time, right? Somebody that's been lost to history, that no one will ever speak of again.
Somebody lost to history that nobody will speak of again.
That was Elira.
No, what's the name of the tomb itself? I have it in Nulam. Let's say Nulam. Nulam's rune.
It turns and it looks at you. It doesn't. It's not a correct answer, but it seems to have a certain amount of recognition to the attempt.
All right, so I'm close to it. So someone tied to history to this tomb.
Oh no,
that
not
nobody speaks
necessarily to the tomb. Not necessarily
Oh,
to the tomb.
sorry. Okay. Okay.
Keep in mind, there's a theme to the magic that's being used.
Some sort of chronomancer that's forgotten or something.
think of your trials. Think of like the first trial you guys went through with the visions.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of magic was used? Think about that.
I don't think I know the name yet though, as Garathon.
Well, but you know some people that would meet the criteria, or you know some names of people that would meet this criteria.
I'm sure I do.
But Sir Thomas, you're
I have
up.
an idea. So here's the thing, right? We never actually established what my father's name was. I don't think.
I don't think it's your father's name. It has to be somebody related to the trials.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
So I'm gonna throw a curveball, and I'm just gonna say my father because I don't even think my character knows his name, especially with the added benefit of what was told to me about my father potentially being possessed. I'm gonna throw that curveball at him.
So you don't know? Thomas doesn't know his father's name?
Potentially, meaning that he's potentially lost to history as he was possessed by Gorath Zul, or as he believes.
So you're gonna say what you believe your father's name to be.
I'm just gonna say my father, and then what I believe his name to be. Both.
Okay. And as you say what you believe his name to be, you're gonna see that the Guardian itself begins to crack a little bit more, and it seems as though it's beginning to fade.
We're on the right track, Gabers. We're on the right track. Okay. People that are lost to us, in a sense. Good.
Oh.
I'm just going to shout to the party that that's working. Keep up with that theme of people that are lost to us, in a sense.
So we don't really need to know their names. We just need to know they're lost to us. Okay, I got people from Alia now. That's not her turn.
All right, Goliath, you're up.
I don't know if she just.
Oh,
muted.
fuck, I was muted. People that are lost to us.
You don't remember your wife's name, right? Just say your wife.
Oh, I remember her name.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I thought that was
Well,
a good idea for
It
you.
might still work, though. It might still work.
But I will say it. Phelan.
Your Phelan is your wife's name?
Yes.
All right. And with that, you're gonna see the time-worn Sentinel has another crack, and it seems as though it's slowly beginning to disintegrate. Garathon.
Pull out my wrist dagger. It will glow bright white as a bonus action Kensai, and as I flick it into one of the cracks, I will shout out,
The children of Salinos.
Not the children.
Do you have a specific name, or are you just simply saying the children of Salinos?
The unborn children of Salinos. The princes of Bahamut.
Nothing seems to happen, and you stabbing into the crack doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, you have to say a name.
I'm not worthy to say a name. Garathon would not pick a name for them. I'm sorry.
All right, Valar.
Sorry, guys.
I will say Logain.
Oh, no.
And with
No!
That's so sad.
the Sentinel is going to
My best
crumble
friend.
and crack, and stones are going to begin to fall off of it. And
I'm not a good actor, but Logan would say that with a cracking voice, obviously.
and the sand is going to rise up in the air as the stones begin to float away, revealing before you Heracles, who seems to have been trapped here within this
Is
sentinel.
Heracles? Who is Heracles? Sorry.
It's-
It's Medivh's character.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you look in the campaign chat, you'll see a picture of him, but he's probably not holding an axe. But he's without armor. He's without a helmet.
Are you all right,
Okay.
sir?
Where am I? Who are you
Um,
people?
First answer, I don't think we can answer. I mean, the first question, I don't think we can answer. The second, I'm Garathon, and I will let the others speak for themselves.
we are the Nevermore.
Yes. I'm Sir Thomas. These are as your gestures.
This is gonna be a placeholder for
Minimum wage peasant. No way.
Oh my god.
Why do you have that as a token?
Oh, I got a couple other ones too.
Oh my. That's so funny.
I got minimum wage mage, and
Okay, yeah, I remember what those are from.
That's so funny.
For reference, Heracles is a pretty big and like heavy set guy. Even without armor, he's like 6'8". For reference.
oh, and just for reference,
Yeah, put him
Reference. He
away.
looks like the Burger King. He's actually holding a McDouble right now. And actually, no.
Where
Yes,
did you get food?
wrong restaurant.
That's funny.
I'm gonna walk up to Heracles. How long have you been? I guess you would know. What was the last thing you remembered?
Well, I was with the town guard and I was at the wall. And then, well, it was like everything froze in place, to say lightly. But, pardon my manners, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Heracles.
You said town wall of what city?
Oh, hang on a second. I suppose you actually have a. There we go. That works.
Give me a name, Warden. Give me a name.
Huh?
Give me a name of a village, basically.
A village?
I put him on the spot.
I'm just gonna say you don't remember the name.
Okay. It's been so long in that place. I can't recall.
How long? Do you know how long you've been in here?
It was like a dream state. You know how you cannot visualize the amount of time it happened?
Oh, I just experienced something just like that, literally today.
Oh, then you understand completely.
And Elira's gonna say, I didn't expect you to be freed. I guess consider this a blessing that you have been rescued.
Was I not supposed to be freed?
No, you weren't.
I'll turn to Elira. What was he doing here?
I assume the same as you. Sought treasures, sought power, and he paid for it.
I don't
Prison.
seek power. I don't seek riches.
And yet
So that
you
can't
are
possibly be
here.
it. Perhaps I got lost.
Hold on. Can I incite that sentence right there? I don't seek riches, I don't seek power.
Sure.
Are you? I mean, I guess it depends. Like, are
I
you
guess-
actually, you know?
I'm trying to figure out if he's like if he believes in what he's saying just now.
Well, unless
Yeah,
you-
he completely believes in what he's saying.
Okay. Can I sign to Sir Thomas real quick? Asking if we trust him. Someone who it sounds like is a thief of the temple, of the tomb.
You have to remember she called us thieves too.
Yeah.
Sir Thomas is going to sign back over. Wait, let me catch his vibe real quick. He's going to use his feet to study this guy's vibe and see if he intends harm to the temple.
you can only tell if he means harm to you.
Oh, nards. Does he intend harm to us or our group?
Nope.
In any means this? Nope.
He doesn't
I'm going to sign
seem
back.
to-
He seems legit. His vibe's good.
I give a quizzical look and I say, okay.
You guys are using sign language over there. That's pretty useful.
Well,
Yes.
perhaps you should stick with us now that you're freed. You probably be able to.
I
get
don't
out.
mean to be a bother. If you guys want me to join you, that's fine with me.
You're capable. Are you a fighter?
Yeah. I've been in the town guard for a little over a decade.
Well,
Well,
I'm
it-
warning you. This is not the jolliest of groups, but we do work well together. So, I think we're your best chance.
That sounds fine with me. I do hope we could get along though.
Oh,
We will soon find out, won't we?
you can trust us. Don't you worry. By the way, I'm Valar.
Well, we have the keys we were looking for. Shall we go to the gate?
I don't see why not.
Yes. Before we do, I don't expect anything good behind this gate. I should probably heal back up. I'm running low on potions, though. No, I don't want to use my magic. Anyone feeling generous?
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to toss him.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to help you at the moment.
I think we guys have in total like maybe another 15 potions on hand.
They're
Yeah.
all in Nalia's inventory.
Yeah, I have 3. Molly has like the other 16.
10.
Also, Valar, telling someone don't worry, you could trust us is pretty much the most worrying thing a stranger can say.
I have 6 potions that I haven't used. I've had them since session like 1.
You're kidding.
Garathon, that's on you for losing faith in people. When I see this, I
sorry.
see this with my heart.
That may be so, but I've known many a folk through my travel that their hearts are short of nothing to hope for. Sorry
Sometimes
for
a
mine.
person's heart was in a dark place and they want to change for the better.
Well,
So,
if you don't mind me saying, not everyone is the same.
I'm starting to learn that.
I drank 3 potions, so I had 2, and I would like to have at least 2 in my inventory. So,
What are
Can
these?
I
1d4
just take-
plus 2?
3 from somebody. I'm sorry, can't do math. I had to.
So
Can I just take 1 from someone?
Yeah. So
Me.
if you're using the potions as a bonus action, you got to roll for them. But when you're using it out of combat, I'm gonna let you get the full amount.
Oh. Okay, well, in that case, I would be back at full.
Yeah. But
Um,
yeah, because like spoiler alert, you're gonna need all of them here in a minute.
10. Okay, so I could only use 2. So if I take 2 from someone, I'm back at 2, which would be useful, I think. So yeah, someone can take 2 off. No, I have 2 in my inventory.
I don't have any.
Perhaps you should.
Maybe.
My potions are for me and me alone.
Well,
The reason
have-
I'm keep a lot of them is because I can move quickly on the field and I can get a potion to somebody when they're down.
I have
I think
healing
you should-
magic for other people, so
I have that too. But I think everyone should at least have 1 or 2 potions on themselves. It's a lot easier to drink a potion yourself than give it to somebody
Not
else.
when you're knocked unconscious.
Well,
I prefer not to rely on materials of this world to aid me.
just take 1 at least from somebody.
If it would please you and someone is willing, I will.
Maybe when we're turned back to town, it would be wise for you all who wants potions to invest in buying potions. You had the opportunity before we left.
And I did, and I drank a lot.
Here, you can drink some more.
And I hand you a flask.
Maybe later.
All right.
Okay, so is no one giving potions away?
I'll
I
give you
gave you-
5 potions. I've already given you 5, but if you're going through them that quickly, I'll give you 5 more.
Okay, thank you.
No, how you used so many.
So here, I'll take 3. You take 2.
If you insist.
I think we need to. I
I'm gonna try to slide a hand
if you
one
want, I
back to
can just
Malia.
pay you back. I don't want to be leeching off everybody. I just think it's important that we all have means to support ourselves.
I rely on not getting hit in the first place.
I will
No.
get you those back.
No. No. Sorry, my
All
dog.
right.
When you guys are ready to move forward, let me know.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go to the gate.
All right.
I'm ready.
And as
I
you
sleight of hand the potions back to Malia.
Just, it's going to worry him too much if you do that.
Okay, fine. I'll keep them.
so
Why don't you hate potions? They're great.
I have my reasons.
so as you approach the gate, you'll see the arcane the arcane warden standing firmly still. Behind him in the gate, you do see 5 slots for the keys, with celestial runes written above each spot. And Briar will read each one out individually. Visus, Auditus, Gustus, Oteratus, Tactus.
Okay, so Tactus is touch.
Audius is probably hearing.
Yeah.
The first one's probably 5.
Yeah.
The
Then-
third and fourth, though.
Gustus,
So what was the last?
Oderatus.
Odoratus
that's
is
smell.
smell.
So then
And
Gustus would be
Augustus
taste.
is taste, yeah, which makes sense.
And as you insert the different keys, that you see a click. You hear an audible click, and a wall of light appears, and the arcane guardian pulls his sword out of the sand and turns around, and he shoves his sword into the gate and turns it to unlock it. And then the gate
Hey, we got it right,
disappears.
guys.
And
We got it
we
right.
got
It
first
didn't
try.
have to.
And he turns back
Yeah.
around and shoves the sword back down into the sand. As the
a miracle.
sandstorm around you ceases. And the map is revealed.
I was beginning to think my vision was getting rusty.
All right, so there looks like there's
Continue.
only a gate forward to journey through.
And
And
then
let us
on
go.
the left, here, hang on, I gotta find the sticker. You do see a statue of what looks to be Rommel.
Of Rommel.
Of Rommel.
Anything written on it?
Nope, it is just a statue of Rommel.
How tall is it?
8 to 10 feet.
Okay. Stone?
Yeah.
Cool. Inscription?
No inscriptions, it's just a statue of Rommel.
Okay.
Should we just carry on, I guess?
That was a nice statue.
I have the means to investigate it if we think it's important, but for now, I suggest we carry on.
Is Elira still with us?
She's still with you.
Sometimes a statue is just a statue.
Malia will just look over to Illyria and just nod to the statue and say, he misses you.
I'm sure he does.
Is there anything you want to say to him if you had the chance?
There were many things that I wanted to say, but sometimes we cannot have what we wish.
Perhaps we can relay those words to him. At least the memory of him.
Well, who knows? He has not forgotten me. Perhaps he might come visit me.
I think he was more worried that you didn't want to see him.
I actually have a whole lot of dialogue that I'm currently searching for. I've been trying to find it.
All right.
Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in, did I put it in Sunday Crew? This music is distracting me. I don't think this is the right music. I like it, it's cool, but it's not the right music. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, repeat the last question.
Oh, I think I asked her, I told her that he doesn't think she wants to see him.
It's not that I didn't want to see him. While I chased the secrets of the weave, Rommel grounded us in purpose. Where I questioned the gods, he stood unwavering before them. And when the time came to seal what should have never been found, it was his faith that held us together, not my magic. I placed this statue here not to honor him, but to remind myself of the choice that I made. To finish what we began, even when no one else remained.
In your studies of this artifact, can it be destroyed? Did you ever not find a way? Is that why you decided to contain it?
It's the realm of the gods to destroy such a thing.
Gesturing to the statue, I ask her,
Why do you put the seed of your sorrow before your eyes?
As I said, it is as a reminder.
That sounds like a sad way to live.
Well, my body died millennia ago. What I am now is simply an echo of what I used to be.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It is a reminder for you to do better, is it not?
It is a reminder that I have done what must be done.
The ends justify the means, I suppose.
Is there anything else we need from you before we move forward?
I will be following you forward.
Shall we?
We shall, I believe.
Trying to group this in a way so I'm not grouping the statue.
It's locked, so you can't move it, so...
Okay, good. Because I was like, I'm still getting that big circle where I'm grabbing something else on the map, and I was like, oh, hope I'm not grabbing the statue.
Okay, time to populate this map real quick.
Uh-oh.
Combat!
We're all gonna die.
We're not gonna die.
You sound like
Are
the
we-
star at the end of Mario movie.
Who? What?
What?
No. Whenever he said,
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, that little blue star floating in the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly that one.
We're here forever and ever.
Why won't you let me die?
Why won't you let me die? And stepping
You're not gonna hit me.
Stepping through the gate. Wait, hang on. Let me make sure that these guys are. Yep, here we go. Stepping through the gate. It seems to act as like a portal again. This time you step through and you are in this sandy arena surrounded by pillars. And standing in the middle
Pillarman?
is Elira.
Must we do this?
I think
This
we do.
is what is necessary.
That's what you meant then. wasn't it?
There is no other way.
May I ask what's going on?
She wants us to fight her.
In order to kill her?
I do
She's
not
already
know.
dead.
Uh,
This is a
but that would
trial,
make her
you see.
disappear, right?
I
She's
guess you
already
don't know where you
gone.
are. We're in her trial.
To the seekers who claw toward what should remain buried, how many more must bleed for the mistakes of the past? I have scoured the weave, I've shaped it, I've torn it, I've begged it to obey. And for what? This tomb is not your proving ground, it is a graveyard of hope and arrogance. But if you would see the end of it, then behold the cost. And she raises her hands up into the air as magic condenses unnaturally, the sands whipping up into a frenzy. Arcane energy collapsing inward as the spell begins. And she says, "Let the sands judge your worth." And then she casts and says, "Arcane Genesis, Sands of Time." And that's where we're going to end the session.
Like the Prince of Persia game, Sands of Time.
Damn.
What do we see? What's the
I didn't get to do
cliffhanger?
anything.
What's the big boss? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Although, I'm going to need everyone to roll 6 d20s.
Oh boy. Okay.
What?
Use the individual values to replace your attributes.
What?
Yes.
So we're re-rolling our stats, basically?
Wait. Hold on. What did I? How do I look at exactly what I-
So Sir Thomas, your new stats are going to be in order. Strength is 12. Dex is 1. Constitution is 13. So on.
Wait. What's the rest of my stats? I didn't get to look at them.
12, 1, 19, 13, 11, 4.
Okay, hold on, wait. Please, I'm gonna add this to my notes app. Say that one last time.
12, 1, 19, 13, 11, 4.
Bro,
Can I
my
just put
two
this as
most important
override
stats
score?
are currently 0.
Is this a
Okay.
permanent thing?
I don't think so. I think it's just for this fight.
I have a
Okay,
con
take
of
time,
19.
I can't see my stats. Oh, wait, hold on, I
Okay.
can.
I'm gonna roll them one by
All right.
one.
You can't even
Valar,
place... Yeah,
you are 10,
18,
18,
Yeah, I
8,
see it, I see it.
4, 10, and 5.
Holy shit.
Apparently, Goliath got really lucky with her roll with a nat 20 on one of them.
I got an
I
18 for
can't
strength.
see like half of them or most of them
So
really.
it's 17, 3, 15, 11, 18, and 20.
Well, at least the 20 falls in your charisma where you need it.
Heracles, you
I'm
are
not-
16, 7, 9, 14, 12, 14. Garethon, you're just rolling your random.
Yeah, I
which
didn't.
one?
I didn't want to
So-
do it. Yeah.
So 18.
So
it has
far,
to
I've
be in
18,
order?
14, and 7. Yeah, I'm doing them in order. Which
Alright.
I'm not happy with my 14 in Dex.
Oh my god. My health. Does that change your hit points as well? Because your con changes your max hit
Oh,
points.
I have a
Actually-
maximum of
actually,
15 hit
I-
points right now.
Yeah. So I mean,
Oh,
I don't think you guys want to continue the session right now because we are technically at the end of the session, but
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I mean, I can give you guys a visual description of what's going on.
Okay. So wait. Does that affect our HP as well? Because our
Yeah,
constitution.
Yes.
score
your
changed?
constitution. I just lost 20 HP.
I put mine up to 19. I'm gonna mess with that next week, I think. I figure that out. I do have to go though.
I have
Yeah, same.
32 HP now.
So.
Okay. I have a 2 in charisma. -4.
At least my
Okay.
wisdom's 10. It's not that bad.
Somehow
at
that
well-
didn't affect my attacks that
So-
much.
And then Malia, I need yours.
Yeah, I was just waiting. So 6.
Oof.
Well, that was a bunch of crap.
6, 3, 6, 2, 17, 18.
So basically, she nerfed us all into the ground.
Yeah.
I
I have
mean,
a
for me, it's
slide.
an all-around buff. I mean, sure, my dexterity is now fucking 3,
My charisma is
but like
2.
I have hit points now.
I have 39
Well,
hit
My
points currently.
wisdom, charisma, and strength all go
Hold on, guys.
up by a lot.
The only
So-
thing I
I'm
want
sorry.
to is strength.
So basically, what happened is as she cast this spell, the sands swirl about the entire arena, and all of you age rapidly.
Oh no.
So she gave us all crippling arthritis. If
I
we
got
have less than a
stronger.
10.
And then the Elira Velitra in front of you disappears as a different form of her appears.
You know, does anybody have a great axe I can borrow?
I have a mirror, and I think I might have a sword. Let me see. Nope, I
I
have
don't think
rope.
I have any equipment, judging by the description that I was given.
I can give you a hammer or a crowbar.
Yeah.
But
Me?
yeah,
Okay.
no,
I
it's gonna be
use a hammer.
it's gonna be a fun start to everything next session.
I
It
am no
is.
longer a dex build.
But in
Neither
any
am I.
case,
I'm now a
Charisma
fog
build.
build.
we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. So thanks for everyone who tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Catch y'all in the next one.